We have a situation. This is from a few days ago. Black Tusk.
We're coming up on the building. The marker is our agent. We lost contact with her shortly after this.
Can we take a look at the surveillance footage she transmitted?
Let me switch over. What are they after?
At a guess? The DARPA labs and the sublevels. There are all kinds of Defense Department prototypes down there. This can only be bad news. The question is, how bad? We need to know. Which is where you come in, Agent.
What's going on, everybody? DogManDan here. It has been a little while since I've been showcasing anything on the Division. Well, they've got the new Pentagon coming out here with episode 2, so that'll be coming up here shortly. There's actually 3 parts to the mission. You're going to be watching here the DARPA Research Lab, which is the 3rd part of the story mission, if you will. There's 3 parts of the story mission. Part 1 gets you to the safe house. From the safe house, you go and take over the Pentagon or take back the Pentagon, and then after the Pentagon, you do the DARPA Research Lab. Well, I tried to record all that, but my OBS messed up, so I had to go back, change some settings around, and couldn't do the whole story thing again. So what you're seeing here is the DARPA Research Lab on challenge mode, because that was the main story, one of the weekly challenges, if you will. So I went ahead and loaded up. Actually took me a little bit of time to load it up because I couldn't get a full team throughout the day. It was just, it's a Saturday for me. So eventually what I did was, what you can see is I loaded it up. Another guy joined in, and then I left it on matchmaking to get a full team. What I did prior to this was I actually ran Camp White Oak because Camp White Oak was increased loot chances yesterday, and it was part of the daily missions as well on hard, but it was increased loot chances for SMGs. So I'd been looking for some SMGs for a while and trying to get my particular setup in and built, and I'm pretty close to one setup that I like, and part of it was as a result of yesterday. I can tell you that I did finally get a 500 PP19. It is nowhere near the same way that the PP19 worked in the Division, the original Division, where I would just go crazy with that weapon. And we all know my old build setup with that PP19 was the SMG was my main to run with there. It doesn't work anything like it. It's a nice weapon, so I've kept the 500 for now. We'll see if I get another one, what else I could do in terms of changing around the talents and such on it. But I managed to get a few different ones, the MP5, the MP9, etc., etc. But what I'm running in this particular mission was, I ended up with the best one that I got out of it was the AUG A3 Para XS. And it loads out pretty well for me. So I've got the bread basket going, which is landing body shots, adds a stack bonus of 50% for headshot damage and over the next 10 seconds, and it maxes at 3 stacks. Works out well, just how I have my points set up. Also optimized with increased weapon handling, and then protected deploy, which while equipped it grants a 10% armor bonus while deploying skills. So, and then a whole bunch of mods on it as well. And we'll get into that when I go through finish this particular setup that I'm working on and kind of showcase it a little bit better. And I had been, most of you guys know I've been running the M60 for a while. I actually managed to craft a couple new M60s since I moved my crafting bench up to 500 level. And I actually got one that was better, but through the missions I ended up getting the Stoner LMG, which is what I'm using, and the base Stoner LMG had a mag capacity of 200, which to me is insane because in my N60 the best I was getting was 120 on the mag, so now I'm getting 200. I lost a little damage, but overall it kind of works itself out how it comes and works out. I mean, that extra magazine capacity is phenomenal. Since then, I've actually made some updates to it as well. I changed out my middle talent, and I ended up going with extra for the extra magazine capacity. So in future videos, if I'm running the stoner, it's going to have a 240 clip in it instead of just a 200, which is an extra 20%, which is not bad. But it's also got overwhelm as a talent, which grants 10% weapon damage over 12 seconds for a max stack of 4. If I am suppressing an enemy that wasn't currently suppressed. So, it's an LMG, you're going to end up suppressing most enemies. That works out, especially since you can stack it. And then I've also got Zen, which is great because while equipped, if you go into cover for 3 seconds, you can remove any blind and disorient status effects, which isn't, maybe it's not the best, but it's also not too bad depending upon what you're running and, you know, so forth. And then your standard setup of weapons. But where I'm at in terms of gear, I've actually now, and running the DARPA research, ended up getting a lot of the Petrov Defense Group gear, which means that I've got extra LMG damage maxed out at 10% on just the Petrov Group, right? An extra 15% turret skill power, which we know I have the turret that I utilize, and an extra 20% skill haste. Okay, along with the extra attributes and such that are going on in the different setups. I haven't quite gotten them 100%, but I'm getting there. Like my backpack has a destructive talent on it, so it's an extra 40% explosive damage. Is that my backpack? That's my vest, I'm sorry, not my backpack. My backpack actually has a hardened talent, so an extra 15% armor on it. Okay. I've got gloves that also give me the surgical, so an extra 10% critical chance. Okay. I think my holster does not have any special talent on it, extra talent. My knee pads actually have another 40% explosive damage on it. So the talent doesn't stack. I'd like to change that so I can get a different something in there so I can, you know, work my talents a little bit better. So I may have to work on seeing if I can mod that. But the only thing I don't have yet in terms of the Petrov group is the mask. So currently I'm just running a Wyvern mask, which gives me an extra critical hit damage. And then it's got a 20% skill power talent on it, which is fine for now. So I'm almost at a complete 6 set for the Petrov group, which of course, you know, you don't need to run the 6 set. You only need to run 3 to get the full set of the full brand set increases. So I haven't figured out what the other set is that I want to run. I've been running a couple different ones. We'll see how it goes, but so far I'm almost fully completed on this particular setup, how I like it, and then I think I'll just go ahead and showcase it to you. I'm not going to say that it's, you know, your top of the line, everything, but for me it does work well. I am pretty aggressive, challenging mode here. I do die a couple times, just FYI, but I enjoyed myself, and I think when episode 2 does release to everybody, because I know it's still like a couple days away before it releases to everybody. Right now it's just people that had bought the game, what was it, the pre-purchased the game or whatever, the deluxe pack. Have access to it for like a week, so you guys are definitely going to enjoy the Pentagon one. I think when I get a chance I'll do the actual Pentagon mission again so I can showcase that. And I'm still working on my gunner class. I'm going to eventually move up to the technician class as well, but for now I'm still working on the gunner class. So piece by piece, I started to get into crafting again, recalibration. So that's some stuff I want to do. I'm going to recalibrate, like I said, at some point. Probably the knee pads. I'm going to try to recalibrate. Right now, if I wanted to, I don't really have anything in terms that I can swap. Um, the unique talent that I have on that Petrov defense group right now. So we're just gonna wait till I come up with something that I like in terms of talents. So because you can't double the 2 talents, it's not stackable. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm pushing through. I'm enjoying myself. I wish I could get the clan. I mean, I still got my clan, but unfortunately, those guys, they just never really got into it, or they just haven't gotten together. Or the couple that I have in my clan, they are not even at rank 30 yet. So, anyway, I don't want to give up my clan, my Nog Army clan. I've been building it. I'm at rank 12 on the clan right now, level 12. So I'll just keep doing it, because that's just who I am. But I do like playing in random groups, I guess. And then if I do find you guys that are online and you hit me up, I have no problem getting together, running some stuff. Maybe we'll try to get some live streams going with it again, because I do like this game. I think it's freaking awesome. But that's just me. Maybe it's just me. I think they did a great job on this game. But anyway, like I said, just building it up. I may have a build soon here that I want to just showcase. Yeah, it's not, you know, like some great uber build that everybody needs to run because it's the best of the best. It's just the way that I set it up because of the way I play. If you guys have comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let the rest of the mission run out so you can enjoy the whole mission. And I will catch you guys soon. I got a whole bunch of things backed up on my list. I got some Warframe stuff, definitely some Destiny 2 stuff, some of this Division gameplay. I'm just backed up on trying to get things out, but I will. And hopefully you guys enjoy everything. And I'll catch you soon. Thanks for tuning in as you do.
Vital signs critical. Agent down.
UAVs are up.
Concentrating fire.
Agent deceased.
Helipad is secure. Where's my bioreactor?
On the barge. Sending it your way now, Command. Command, we have division here. Engaging now.
Come on! Stop these assholes!
Don't seem to be on any plans. You're on your own for now.
Gate control located. freight loader detected. Loading freight elevator.
Command, we've lost control of the package.
Any units in proximity, move in. Everyone else, get to the helipad.
Medical assistance needed. Vital signs critical. Agent out of action. Agent down.
Get your gear in order. Brenner knows you're moving to the helipad, and he's prepared.
Get those turrets online. We need to make sure they can't get air support in here.
Automated turrets detected.
We have a helicopter standing by to extract the bioreactor. Secure the area and pop a flare when it's clear.
this location. ASAP.
An agent.
Mortar, now!
Immediate medical assistance needed. Agent incapacitated.
Mortars on this location. ASAP.
Agent down.
Need my help? I see.
Mortars on this location. ASAP.
Got it.
Serious trauma.
Mortars on this location. ASAP.
Agent killed.
Get those turrets online. We need to make sure they can't get air support in here.
Automated turrets detected.
We have a helicopter standing by to extract the bioreactor. Secure the area and pop a flare when it's clear.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Mortars on this location. ASAP. Mortar on my mark. Now! Mortars on this location. ASAP. Mortar on my mark. Now! down.
Serious. Agent out of action. Agent down.
Reload. Okay. Get to the flank. Tango's back up.
No visual. Drones in the air. Who's out there?
On their feet.
Agent vital signs 0. Immediate medical assistance needed.
Good work. Now pop that flare.
Roger. We're on the way.